Hey y'all, it's my review for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 10. Sorry for the delay. I'm sure y'all are used to me saying that now. We opened the episode where we left off last week with Lisa Rinna trying to check Sutton at her own house on behalf of racist Diana. Like, why is she trying to grill Sutton? Like, I heard you called her a mother effer and you called her soulless. I'm with Garcelle. You weren't even there. For some reason, Sutton thinks that after her spat with Diana at Garcelle's birthday party, that they're cool. After that fake-ass hug, like, she bought that. Because nobody else did. Kyle and these mean girl faces she make at the table, like, it's very noticed. Oh, gullible Sutton. We see her in a confessional saying, yeah, I thought after our hug, we were good. As producers remind us, and then Kyle is saying, oh God, as they're both hugging. So Kyle interjects and says she was there during their argument, and to Diana, Sutton's apology came off fake. I wonder what hold Diana has on Kyle and Rinna for them to be going for her so hard. Like, I get that she's this super rich socialite, but I guess they want to be in her good graces. And then Garcelle calls out Kyle for jumping ship, which she does as the master manipulator. All she did was take Lisa Vanderpump's place. I kind of see what Garcelle was talking about when Kyle jumped ship, because I remember they were in Mexico. It was Derek, Kyle, Sutton, and Garcelle. And I was like, okay, I like this foursome. And it seemed like they were on Sutton's side when it came to Crystal. But when it came to Diane, it looked like Kyle jumped ship. And Kyle, I feel like, has known Sutton longer than Diana. Kyle's about her power plays and aligning herself with the right people, so I'm not surprised. I'm glad Garcelle is holding these girls accountable and just saying it instead of just keeping it to herself. So they all go back inside for dessert. Jeez, Garcelle is just killing it in that suit. That is a bad suit. I know I said that in the last episode, but it bears repeating. We see a bunch of the ladies being giggly, looking at Sutton's Bumble profile and who she's talking to at the moment. It's this brown gentleman. I did not see that coming. And they call him on FaceTime. You would think they were teenagers the way they were screaming when he called. Now, I'm sure behind the scenes, she let the gentleman know that she was filming and he would be prepared for all these women getting into his business. A little later, Garcelle still has checking Erica on her to-do list, and she's been monitoring her cocktail intake. And Erica said that she was only going to have one cocktail at Sutton's event. Thanks to production, she's had 3. I will say though, 3 glasses of Prosecco is nothing. At least for me. So now Garcelle takes this time in front of all the women to check Erica about how she addressed her youngest son. I love the way Garcelle just addressed Erica. It was firm, direct, forthright, and polite. So Erica acknowledges her behavior. You know, she accepts that she's wrong. She apologizes to Garcelle. And Garcelle, you know, she kind of pushes the knife in a little bit on Erica. She's saying that, well, you know, before that on the boat, like how you were drunk, like I think you need to balance it between the meds and the cocktails. Now, Erica doesn't take this as shade. She doesn't immediately bite Garcelle's head off. She just explains herself. But her soldier Kyle's ears just perked up, ready to defend Erica. She's saying, well, I've known Erica for 7 years and I've never seen her lose her composure. I think she's granted a little leniency. Garcelle then sets her eyes on Kyle and then checks her. Now see, this is what I'm talking about, Kyle. Now she didn't say it like that, but that's how I'm thinking she meant it. Kyle, this is what I mean, you jumped ship. She said she's having a conversation with Erica. It's not like she's saying anything disparaging, and this has nothing to do with you. And like everybody said, that if it was Kyle's child, Portia, who's the same age as Garcelle's son, it would have been an issue. So then Kyle sits back and zips it, like she should. Ooh, and I love the alley-oop by Cherie. She says, I get what she's saying. Like, all she wants you to do is be neutral. Thank you, Cherie. Now that is how you use your friend of role. Here go Erica trying to explain the excuses. Here's what you're seeing. I'm on like a new dose of medication. It has me up and down. Girl, you are mixing meds and alcohol. Oh, Erica. You know, white people gone white. She said, oh, well, I just wanted to let you know that your kids are so well-spoken. White people don't do that. That's a microaggression. Like, I get it, like how she meant it. I'm sure she didn't mean it that way. but that's how it comes off. Like, oh, your kids are so well spoken. Oh, they're so well spoken, as if they're supposed to be like some ragamuffins that don't know how to act in public. And even Cherie and Garcelle in that moment, I know they clocked that microaggression, but they knew she didn't mean it like that. So it wasn't necessary to be like, oh, what you mean by well spoken? So after Erica's apology, of course Garcelle accepts it, and then they joke about Erica propositioning her oldest son Oliver for a threesome. Cherie says, oh, me too, bitch. Good way to lighten the mood. I mean, Oliver is fine, if you're into that, that look or whatever. He ain't my type, but I can see he's a fine young man. It's just, he a little rough around the edges for me. But some people like it rough, and I ain't mad at it. Next scene, we're with Garcelle and her twin boys, and she's taking them to go shoe shopping. It's at this cool, sneaker shop, and I don't know shit about shoes. I'm gonna just say that. I'm a terrible gay. She talks about how far she's come from her humble beginnings and how she wasn't always able to afford lavish things. So it's nice to provide for her sons and splurge on them a little bit. Like some of these sneakers, they range from $300 to $800 to $5,000. Go ahead and spoil those kids a bit, Garcelle. They deserve it. Like the other housewives, they had them little kids in Dior and Gucci and shit. Let them boys have their sneakers. Next scene, we're at Kyle's residence and she's holding a Hanukkah celebration. We see Dorit bringing her kids over. Her and Kyle are very close. I'm sure like when the cameras stop rolling, like they still see each other on a daily basis. Like they're neighbors, I think. Dorit's talking about the home invasion again. She says PK is off in London and she says she gets anxiety because he was in London when the invasion happened. Side note, I will say Mauricio looks particularly fine in this scene. And you just know he high as fuck. So I think we see Mauricio's dad for the first time and wow, like the resemblance. That's like if you put me and my dad side by side. Okay, so it's happy, it's family and friends, they celebrating Hanukkah, yada yada yada. Fast forward. Oh, Lord. So next scene, we're with Dirty Diana at her residence. I still can't believe that's her fiance. He looks like her staff, like somebody on her glam team or her stylist. Her son comes in with his girlfriend, the only brown person in this scene. Do I want to cover this? I'll give it a minute. Oof. I tried, y'all. It's giving Best Fiends. Like, even before her ignorant comments, it's like I'm watching a speck of robot. Like, she's just so cold. Like, there's no authenticity. Ain't nothing interesting about her outside her wealth. I'm just not interested. Even around her family, she still comes off dead as a doornail. Next scene, we're with Kyle meeting up with Garcelle and Cherie for lunch. Kyle, this look here, I am not mad at it. And the accent with the brown Birkin, ooh. Nice. She gets it right sometimes. So as they're talking, Cherie lets them know that she met up with Sutton one-on-one. We get a little flashback from production of that. It's like she's trying to catch up with the drama that's going on in the group. Now, Sutton versus Diana, I'm not really interested in that because Diana, she's like a vacant robot. Like, you can't really get into it with her because she doesn't even know when she's being insulted. 8675309, for instance. Afterwards, Garcelle addresses Kyle for interjecting while she was talking to Erica about her meds and cocktails. For some reason, Kyle felt the need to defend Erica when that was brought up. And Garcelle's saying, like, don't you see that as a problem? Kyle says, well, it only happened twice. We cut to Garcelle's confessional and she goes down the line of Erica's behavior on alcohol and meds. And Kyle, I hate to say it, but she's being an enabler right now. And she used to do that early in the season with her sister Kim. She would turn a blind eye to it. So history is repeating itself. I hate to go there because I know it's a touchy subject with her and her sister, but we've seen it before where Kyle enables. I'm with Garcelle. Like, what more do you need to see? Does something real serious needs to happen before you call it a problem? Like, I think she wants Erica to, like, get into a car accident or wind up in the hospital or something before she says, okay, well, maybe it's a problem. Okay, so Kyle acknowledges that she has experience with alcoholism and how it affects someone close to her, and we get the flashbacks with Kim and, you stole my goddamn house! And Lorena's saying, oh, she's close to death. She says she learned from those experiences, but It's not looking like it. I think we should call a thing and look out for the warning signs because it looks like Erica is on that road. Not Kyle worrying about the verbiage that Garcelle is using when it comes to the word meds. Like, that's what it is. Kyle's like, oh, well, I'm taking 5 milligrams of Lexapro for my anxiety, so, you can say anybody's taking meds. We cut to Garcelle's confessional, and she says she, too, has experience with addiction when it comes to a friend or family member, like her own son. So she knows what she's talking about too, Kyle. Garcelle tells Kyle that if it looks like it's going to be a problem, let's nip it in the bud now. Now, I can see this going left in future episodes because Kyle is messy. And I can see her going to Erica saying, oh, well, this is what Garcelle said about you. She's calling you an addict. And that's how there's going to be beef between Erica and Garcelle. But anyway, side note, Cherie gives some really good input in the conversation. I just wanted to highlight that. I love her on this show. Replace Diana with Cherie. Oh my God, we're back with Diana again. Again. I'll give one compliment to Racist Diana this episode. I love her house. It is gorgeous and modern. So she's going downstairs with her stylist and it looked like she's going to be giving away some clothes. Now, I wonder if Marlo would take her clothes if she gave it to her. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, girl, we know you know a bunch of celebrities. Fast forward. We then see Erica stop by to kiki with Diana, and Diana's showing her impressive collection of clothing that she might be giving away. Now, knowing Erica's situation, I'm sure she'd be thrilled if Diana gave most of that clothing to her. Erica even jokes about her giving the clothes to her, and we know she's dead serious. Poor Erica, this used to be her life. There's at least $1 million worth of clothing in that room. Producers then give us a flashback that was just like 2 years ago when she was just living the high life. Ooh, production is messy in this scene. They're going back and forth from Erica's confessional to her looking at Diana's clothing. Like she's saying, oh, I'm not jealous, to her saying that she is jealous. Low key, I think Diana knows Erica's situation, and in this scene, she's actually offering Erica clothing to take. So now they're talking about Sutton's event that Diana purposely missed out on. Erica tells Diana that she was the topic of conversation because Sutton was talking about their fight. But according to Sutton, she thinks she's in a good place with Diana. But Diana has nothing nice to say about Sutton. And she's asking Erica her opinion on Sutton. And we're doing the flashback, you ever call me a liar again? I'm coming for you. From what I'm hearing Erica say, it seems like she tolerates Sutton and she chooses to be cordial with her. But I don't think she likes her. Or what? I love that scene. They could play that all throughout the season if they want. Hold on. Erica, what is this confessional when she has this like maroon blazer on? This drag makeup. Does she go on stage in 5 after this confessional? That makeup is severe. Even for a drag queen, I think. She has fusion raccoon eyes right now, a hard blush, and a big lip. What is it with these women caping and falling in line for Diana? I'm sure it's for her wealth and access. We see Erica in a flashback telling Sutton she needs to give Diana another chance, even though Sutton's telling her, yeah, she made light of my miscarriages. Even still, you need to try to get along with her. What? Fuck that. Sutton got her own money and her own plane, so she ain't gotta fall in line for Diana. Every time I see Diana's moon face, I'm annoyed. Like, she has a face that'll make you want to change the channel. Next scene, we're with Kyle, and she's actually having Snow created to have like a winter wonderland experience in front of her house. Yeah, she's that rich. Next scene, we're with Ren. She's talking to her husband about how far along the ladder her daughter's getting in the modeling industry. Every time she talks about her daughter's modeling, I roll my eyes as if nepotism wasn't a crucial role in that. Like, what else is her storyline outside of beef with the ladies and creating mess? Like, Lisa, what else is going on? We're back with Kyle and she making bland food again. That turkey she basting look like it don't have a lick of seasoning on it. She's on the phone with Erica and Erica tells her that Diana and Sutton are about to have lunch together. We then cut to Sutton en route to see Diana and she's on the phone with Garcelle. Sutton says her intention for this meetup is to clear the air between her and Diana since she's hearing different things from Lisa Rinna. Garcelle tells Sutton over the phone, first of all, she needs to lighten up. Like, if she gonna hold a grudge at you for yelling at her weeks ago, she's in the wrong group. I love Sutton and Garcelle's dynamic. They could really have a spinoff if they wanted to. She tells Garcelle, well, I'm really complex. I'm witty and funny. I'm a good friend. You just hear silence on the other end. She's like, Garcelle? Garcelle says, you're complex. So Sutton arrives at the restaurant. Diana's already there. They both come with matching black Birkins. I swear, y'all, next episode, we taking a shot every time we see a Birkin on camera. Also, they're ending the episode on this, and this is my second time watching it. I did not enjoy this back and forth at all. Already, Diana's being a cold bitch. She's like, so, what do we do? The last time they saw each other was at Garcelle's party, and they both gave each other that fake-ass hug. But I would think afterward they were cordial, but I guess not. Lord, and now they want to start at the beginning, like where did they go wrong? According to Sutton, it all started when Diana said that she was clumsy with her words. And ooh, how the clown came back to bite on that. Diana actually says she changes her stance on that. She said, I don't think you're clumsy with your words, I actually think you mean them. Sutton gives her that look again. Okay, I'm here to make peace. Sutton says that she wants to move forward, but Diana, she won't let it go. She will not let the mouse go. According to Diana, she says at Garcelle's party, Sutton was trying to provoke her. Now, I'm not going to be a complete hater because Diana has a tiny, tiny microscopic point. Sutton came to her trying to figure out, well, you said that you were sick at first and you came for my friends, so why are you here right now? So that's how the conversation started. I still think Sutton had good intentions to find out why she was being disrespectful to Garcelle and had the nerve to come to her birthday party and to confront her when she was being petty on her private jet. In this moment now, it looks like Diana not even trying to make peace, so Sutton needs to stop trying. So Sutton says she'll own her part in their beef, but she wants Diana to own the fact that she was wrong for making light of her 2 miscarriages. Diana feels like she didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, it's going left now. Diana's being condescending. She's like, do you know how you said it? And as Sutton's talking, Diana rolls her eyes so Sutton can see it. And she says, you're just not genuine, Sutton. At that point, I would have walked out. I'd be like, bitch, fuck you, have a nice day, grab my Birkin, and walk out the door. Sutton's trying to explain the reason why she brought up her miscarriages is to relate to her, and Diana disagrees. She said the way you brought it up, you wanted to throw it in my face to make it about you. Diana will not apologize at all. They're going back and forth now. Diana thinks she's giving, just laughing at Sutton. Do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear yourself? Sutton then talks about the hug that they shared at Garcelle's party, thinking that it was all over from there. Diana was like, that was the fakest hug I've ever had. She's gleefully admitting that it was fake. Sutton looks so confused right now. Girl, just get up from the table. Please stop engaging. It's like on one end you have Diana looking so stoic, robotic, and vacant. And then Sutton's looking frustrated and confused as hell. Racist Diana then just lays it out to Sutton. She might as well just say, I don't like you, bitch. She didn't come to this lunch to make amends at all. She just wanted to tell Sutton how much she don't like her. Y'all, I am so tired of this scene. I want it to end now. The back and forth is just grating and pointless. Sutton is saying that she's loyal. Diana's like, so you say. Sutton is like, that I know. Then they're literally going back and forth. So you say, that I know. So you say, that I know. Oh my God, can someone get up from the table? They're at a stalemate right now. They really are. There's no point in continuing the conversation. I would just throw my drink in her face and leave. Thank God, Sutton finally decides to leave and get up from the table. Sutton then gets up, grabs her Birkin, and heads out the door. Nothing was resolved at this lunch. It was completely pointless and a waste of our time. And that's where the episode ends, y'all. This was kind of filler, but I'm really surprised that this was the highest rated episode so far of the season. Now, it started off great, but then it kind of just got meh in the middle, followed by this weak showdown between Sutton and Diana. I'm over it, y'all. I'm ready for Kathy Hilton next week. Yes, I saw the previews. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.